I've decided that with my music and my releases forthcoming, I should tell a story from the perspective of course, myself, but with a connection to the track. So the track coming out on the 28th of March is called Superstar. It's a rap-infused breakbeat house track, dance track, rap by my man Tijan. Peace to Tijan out there. Been mastered by my boy Roy. Peace to Roy. And it tells a story of trouble in the sense of with yourself, with your mind, with your inner demons. And to a certain extent, this track reflects my past. Back in the day when I was a youngster, I was into a different type of music, completely different type of music. I mean, I'm talking I was 8 years old. I went to see my cousins in London and I, listened to my music as you do. And they weren't too happy with the stuff I was playing them. And one of my cousins said, Roof, you've got to listen to this because this is the future. And it was Houdini's Magic Wand. And I fell in love with this early rap stuff. I think it was about 84, 85. Oh, mate, blew my mind. That started me on a journey of being heavily into rap music. And then through that cousin, I started getting into rare groove, soul, and things which had been sampled by rap producers, things which influenced them and ultimately influenced me. That combined with the fact that I went to a boarding school was a game changer. Now, you've got to realise this Rouvio that you see today and you hear today is a completely different Rouvio. Completely different Rouvio beast. Back then, when he was an 8-year-old with lots of hair, he wasn't very strong. He wasn't mentally strong. He was a bit of a wimp. At school, he was kicked around a little bit. He was physically a big guy, but he didn't know how to use it. I was a bit chubby and I was just wimpy. I'd been a mother's boy basically growing up. It was now time for me to meet the lions. I thought I was a gazelle. But one of the tools that helped me through this journey of struggle was music. And specifically hip hop. Things like, the Public Enemies and the EPMDs and the Cool G raps and the Big Daddy Kane stuff. And then hip hop kind of moved into a dancing phase. This must have been late 80s. Things were coming in the charts, at least in England, Mantronics, Kid and Play. That really got me going, but I couldn't really dance, you see. I wasn't very sporty at school, hence why I was also bullied a bit, because we had a large sporty clique. We had lots of Nigerians at school. They were really into their rugby and they were mentally on a different level. I mean, at the age of 10, when I went to school, I remember this one kid, he kicked my He-Man figures down the stairs. Now, I was 10, he was 10, but he looked like a 14-year-old to me, or a 16-year-old. I just remember him kicking the toys and him kind of telling me to move away. And I was like, why is this dude like that? Why am I such a child and everybody else is mature? Go figure. That's just the way life is. And you got to deal with that. I dealt with it the best way I could. Music was the answer to my problems. And I was the one giving out tapes. I was the one playing them the records, playing them the CDs. I got them boys off my back. But I also asked them boys to help me dance. They taught me a few steps. They taught me the running man. And ultimately, the people who were bullying me, some of them anyway, were the ones I initially went to for help because they liked having me around for the music and I needed them for other things. And this is the way life goes, I suppose. You need people. People need you. And it's about getting along. Whether some of them feel bullish, some of them feel like they're going to bully you, some of them feel like they're above you, they need you in certain aspects just as much as you need them. Bear that in mind, boys and girls. But the journey continued and there's a lot more for me to say. I'll catch you on the other side.